long-awaited Storm 4 has finally arrived. They've incorporated a lot of new and old systems. I thought they've done a very good job blending it. I'm going to give a review of what I thought about the game itself. We're going to go through a couple of the modes to check to see what we kind of thought about them. You can feel free to leave your feedback on how you felt about them. If you felt that I was not correct or fair in it, just feel free to leave a comment at the bottom. Storyline, as usual, is always good. I don't care much for it because it's ahead of the anime. And for me, that kind of ruins a lot of the spoilers, which I don't like to see. Overall, the story mode was solid. Took you from basically start to end of the whole Naruto series. People are going to love it overall. I think they did a great job in kind of separating a couple positions and showing you Naruto's path and Sasuke's path. Of course, they always did a great job on the cutscenes. Cutscenes are absolutely gorgeous. It's definitely worth playing. Adventure mode. What can I say? Great job on the enhancements with the graphics. Dropped the ball on the fun factor. I kind of felt like a dog running through a bunch of fetch quests. Just getting this item or saving this cat and fighting this guy for Guy Sensei. It just wasn't there for me. It wasn't fun. It wasn't entertaining. I kind of thought they dropped the ball on this. I know it's staple, but I really wish they would have enhanced it. Maybe focused on a little bit more and tried to find a way to make it entertaining. In adventure mode, you play Naruto. You run around with Hinata and Sakura, completing a bunch of tasks. You assist ninja, get cats, fight guys, senseis, people. I mean, there's just a bunch of random different quests that you do. Very few of them I found entertaining. What I will say, you can definitely see the graphical improvement of the area maps. They did a really good job with that. I mean, look at the detail in the background. It's absolutely gorgeous. I would definitely give that a 10 out of 10 as far as an adventure style play. What I really wish that they would have just made it entertaining, as I said before. I would definitely give this a low score because of the entertainment value. Online battle. The meat and potatoes of the Ninja Storm series. The Ninja Storm series to me will always go down as one of the top fighting games in history. They do a very good job at the online mode. Unfortunately for the release of the Xbox and the PC, they had some problems at launch. And I really don't think that there are some issues that should have been there. Definitely should have had the networking fixed. Instead of releasing the beta with the one-player mode, I think they should have tapped into the online mode to see what issues they had with the networking. A lot of problems there, and it literally took them about a month to get some of this stuff fixed. To me, that took a little bit too much time. Basically, now you have a limited time event that's added. You can do your online battle, customize your character, your presets. You know, everything else is pretty much the same, but we're going to kind of touch base on the limited time only event. Now with this, I thought they have great potential here. Maybe they got some more coming, but you know, Ninja Treasure Silver Packs aren't cutting it for me. You know, I kind of want some new cards. Maybe a new character once in a while could possibly pop in there. You know, that's a little excessive, but at least give us some new cards, some new info, and some titles. Instead, basically, you kind of go with the event and you got to complete it at a Genin level, a Chunin level, and a Jonin level. And you get each one of these items, which is you can use to purchase the cards with. However, by the time you get done with adventure mode, you're already done. The online battle is absolutely awesome. There's a lot of new stuff in there and a lot of new content as far as that goes. Unfortunately, right now it's a little hard to join matches still, even with the patch and the updates and the fixes. They could have at least announced what they were doing and what was going wrong. Or at least just said that they had an issue. They never really acknowledged an issue. Just a couple little sources that showed it. They dropped in the player match, or actually the endlesses, you can't see your friends fighting. Who wants to sit in an endless and watch a screen that says people are fighting? On top of that, some of the sessions are kind of hard to connect to. Not found. I find it easier to just go ahead and create a match and wait for somebody to join your game. Realistically, it's going to get fixed. It's a great game. Solid online play when it works. That's the only question and problem, when it works. Let's talk about the graphic and mechanical improvements of the game. Graphically, oh my gosh, absolutely gorgeous. Look at the Chidori. A lot of extra frames, causes some frame rate issues sometimes, but overall the game is absolutely gorgeous. They did a great job of incorporating the animation into the game. I mean, that's to be expected with a Naruto Storm series game. We also now have the ability to swap teammates in, so now you can play with 3 people or 2 people, however your play style. This creates the ability to create extra long combos. If you look at this combo here, it is absolutely awesome and does a lot of damage. On top of that, you can actually call in your support person, pull them in, let them dash towards the person, and go ahead and switch to them. This will allow you to actually create some different scenarios and tactics to be able to fight with. I thought that was an excellent job. They still left the True Awakening in. However, this time when you True Awaken, all 3 of your teammates will actually True Awaken. So you can actually switch between each person and either utilize them as a different player or utilize them as a support. You can also create a bunch of extended combos just like you can in just regular mode. I really wish that they would have made it to where these were a little bit more compatible. I still find this system kind of broken in a way. I really thought it was going to be a little bit easier to fight. The counters actually kind of help out fighting these guys to some degree in a little bit. I try not to use this online, but however, if anybody uses it on me, I'm definitely going to have to go ahead and utilize it. You know, the system's still too powerful, in my opinion. Weapon and armor breaks are new to the system. What it does is once your armor is broken, you actually have to be very cautious because you take a lot more damage. I think that's great for people that are trying to abuse certain characters. If you can knock their armor off, they kind of get punished for utilizing that character too much. I don't see anything wrong with the system. I personally love it. I think it's a great addition to the Storm series. One old and one new mechanic. Countering is still in. We can also actually do a hyper dash. It's a lot faster of a dash that will actually cover more ground also in the board. Counters, what can I say? I think the system's fixed. This will actually help prevent people who like to rush in on you and smash the B button without the actual repercussions of being ridiculously overpowered and having to take a 2-hit combo. The hyper dash is an excellent tool in order to fight people that are trying to run away from you. You can actually close a lot of ground super fast. I thought both mechanics that they applied are actually really well incorporated and very well thought out. The counter's used to kind of push somebody back, get away from me, step back from it. It gives you some time to recuperate your subs, maybe some chakra. I don't think that's too broken. Not like in Revolution where basically you hit a counter and then you can do a combo and a half and an ultimate jutsu and pretty much kill somebody from half health. I thought it was real thought out. I'm glad that they put the additions back in. I think they're going to be really helpful and a little bit more balanced. The last mechanic I'd like to touch base on is Ultimate Jutsu. I think they did a really excellent job in this. If you just have a character and he does his regular jutsu, it'll apply that regular jutsu. It's pretty standard with the Storm series. You know, they do a great job there. However, what they added was this feature. When you do an Ultimate Jutsu now, and if you actually have a team jutsu, it will actually incorporate the team jutsu. So there you can see that it changed once we did the U3. I think that's excellent. It adds a little bit of break from the monotony. Excellent job. No complaints there. I thought that was a nice feature they added. Hopefully they'll continue to expand on the game and fix a lot of the networking issues. So far I'd give this game, 7 frogs out of 10. They really need to focus on the issues with the network and get that fixed. If they had done that and they had a solid launch, I'm telling you this game, just for the online mode only, would have been a 9 out of 10. And I would have definitely easily scored at that. Feel free to leave a comment below. Also like and subscribe to the channel if you like what you heard. I would definitely like to hear your thoughts on what you thought about the game and its release. Appreciate you watching the video. Thank you very much.